What's up, YouTube? This is Larry. I've been a full-time reseller since 1997 on eBay. We sell a variety of things. We sell media, we sell games, we sell vintage t-shirts, snapback hats, autographs, all kinds of stuff. If you check out the rest of the show, you'll find out all kinds of stuff that I sell. But what I do is I show you what I sell, so that way you can go out and try to find some of the things that I sell and you can make some money. Because a lot of people can say, oh, I can get $100 for this, but until you see them sell it, they're getting nothing for it. They're just losing money. But anyway, let's see what we sold. This is everything we sold this weekend. Hey, we sold Downton Abbey Season 5. Oh man, we just sold a ton of those Downton Abbeys. Where did this one go? I'm sitting here. You guys are looking at it right there. Why didn't you tell me it was right there? You guys are supposed to help me out. Anyway, here's Downton Abbey Season 5. We sold it for $11. We paid $2 for it. Had a customer buy this and bought this at the pawn shop for $1. And we sold it for $14.99, I believe. And the guy messaged me, said, can I gift wrap it and send it? I was like, yeah, no problem. So I'm going to gift wrap this, and I sold it for $14.99. I paid $1. We sold another Fallout 4. Let's go ahead and pull them both. We sold 2 Fallout 4s. And we bought 10 of these at the pawn shop for $1 a piece. And we sold one of these, actually both of these, for $10.99 a piece. All right, we sold it was a Sam Adams t-shirt. And we bought this at a thrift store. We paid $2 for it. It was a made in USA single stitch shirt. It probably looks like it came from the 90s maybe. I almost didn't buy it because it was, I mean, it was cool, but it was kind of, you know, iffy if I wanted to buy it or not. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger. And today, shoot, I keep having these shirts come out of the packages. They're not sealed for some reason. Doesn't look like it's going to be in this one. I can't remember what I was saying, but hey, here's the next band, and wow, looky here. Stupid thing was right here on top. That's crazy. But we bought this. It's a single stitch Sam Adams shirt. I can't remember if it has, it might have logos on both sides. I'm not sure. It says some things on it. You know what? I'll probably just take the photo out of eBay and I'll show it to you guys. It's hard to see in this thing. But anyway, it was $1.99 at the thrift store. It was brand new, never been worn. It was white, so white shirts are hard to find. So I priced it high for all those reasons, because it's new, it was single stitch, made in USA, white. So all that factored into my price. And I sold this one today, full price, for $69.99. Every time I decide, you know what, I'm sick of selling these stupid clothes. I hate clothes. As you can tell behind me, I'm buried in clothes. I'm buried over here in clothes. I'm buried over there in clothes. I'm buried over there in clothes. I am just buried in clothes. I can't stand listing clothes. I can't stand clothes at all. But every time I say that, I say I'm done, one of these come along and I sell it for $70. And I'm just made like $60 profit. So you know what? I'm motivated to sell clothes. But I've limited myself. I'm not selling just run-of-the-mill. I'm sick of selling, you know, the t-shirt you're going to make $5 or $10 after profit. I'm only selling like vintage shirts that I can sell for like, you know, $30 or more. The crazy like Hawaiian shirts or the crazy Western shirts, or the crazy like music shirts that have like the Sex Pistols on it, or you know, anything kind of crazy I'll buy if it's going to go for like $30 or more. But like I said, I'm tired of listing all these clothes and getting returns and you know, worrying about stuff and doing all that measuring, and it's just a pain if you're only going to get like $5 or $10 for stuff. So I'm going to lot a bunch of my stuff up, like do like, you know, some of my cheaper concert shirts I'll probably lot up and do like, you know, 10 for 75 or $100 delivered or something, just to try to get, you know, some of that stuff gone. But The lights are going crazy in here. But anyway, guys, that's another little helpful hint for you guys. You know, sometimes you just got to get to that point where you just decide, hey, I've had enough. I can't do it anymore. It's just not cost effective for me, and I want to keep my sanity. So that's the way I am right now. Like I said, I've been trying to cut back on clothes so I can keep my sanity. All right, guys, let's see what else we sold. We sold some more stuff. Sold a DVD, Great Gatsby. It was brand new. We paid $1 for it at a pawn shop. Sold it for $9.99. All right, we sold a Natalie Sky. Hopefully it's in here. Because it was from her and the Sons of Anarchy, and this is my series book, so. There we go. She played that girl there on Sons of Anarchy. We paid $2.99 for this, and we sold it for $12.99 best offer today just to get rid of it. We hadn't made a whole lot of sales, so we wanted to sell some stuff. We sold a Kevin Sorbo. Let's go ahead and get that one right here. It's the same album. Remember last week I counted these up. I had a ton of them. We sold this one right here. Kevin Sorbo with a sword. From Hercules. And we paid $5 for this. And we took a best offer. Paid $5 for that. And we sold it for $13.99. Practically gave it away. Anyway, like I said, we hadn't sold a lot of stuff today, so we've been just trying to make some sales. All right, we sold a Steelers jersey. I don't think it was this one. Maybe it is. I think it is this one. Well, it's easy. This is a Rawlings old school jersey, man. This is probably from like the 70s. It probably, or maybe early 80s. Probably really was. It did come out when Bradshaw was the quarterback. It's number 12. We paid, I think we got this for a steal somewhere. I think we paid like $3.99 for this at one of the thrift stores. And we just sold it for $45.99. A DVD called Dinner for Five. I don't remember this at all. Just checking here just in case. I don't normally put the box sets in here, but I might not have known it was a season. There we go. Luckily it was in there because I didn't know where it was. But it's new. I paid $1 for it at the Dollar Tree, and we sold it for 12 bucks. Sold a hat. I can't even remember. I know it was a Dale. It was a Dale Jr. hat, but I don't remember what it looked like. Pretty sure it's in here somewhere. I don't normally have to look this hard. It's usually right here. Hey, is that it? Yep. I mean, that took a while. This was still new with tags. It's a little dusty right now. But we paid $1 for this at a pawn shop, and we sold it for $13.99 shipped. We bought this CD for 50 cents at Peddler's Junction. It was used, and we sold it for $8.49. We bought this one for 50 cents at Peddler's Junction. It was used, and we sold it for $9.99. Sold a Nikita Koloff 8x10. We had a signing with Nikita at my store in BELPRE, Ohio. He was a super nice guy. It's probably been about 2 years ago, maybe. And we got all these extras left over from our signing. I believe it was this one with the chains that I sold. Doubled. He's got chains there too. I'm gonna have to find out. But anyway, we sold this. We have probably about $2 or $2.50 after paying him to sign them. And we sold it for $14.99 shipped. Here's a be on the lookout for. I'm sure you guys know to look out for some models because some models are worth some bucks. I was at Peddler's Junction one day, and I was like, oh wow, look at this cool model. They had like, I don't know, I think $15 on this one and like $10 or $20 on another one. We ended up buying somewhere between 3 and 5 of these, and like I said, they were kind of overpriced. I mean, they're pretty much retail almost, you know. And then I just asked the guy, I said, hey, can you give me a better deal? And I think he ended up giving me like, I think it might have been like 50% off or something like that. So I ended up getting, only had about $12 on every model after that. So like I said, I bought somewhere between 3 and 5 of them. This is the last one, I believe. I think I sold the other ones. But yeah, we sold this one for $74.99. And it was sealed. I have no idea who she is. I ended up picking this up on auction on eBay one time really cheap just because it was Beckett certified. It's from a show called Girls I've never heard of. But it's Zosia Mehmet. And we ended up paying about $4 for this, and we sold it for $19.99. We sold a hockey Rangers jersey. It looks like that one right there. We bought this at... Whoa. We bought this at Peddler's Junction. Come on. Come on. Work with me here. Didn't want to work with me. There we go. We bought this jersey at Peddler's Junction. I think we paid $10 for it. It was sitting there forever, and they had like $20 or $25 on it. And it sat there forever, and they finally had a 50% off sale, and I was going to pull the trigger, and the guy was standing there, and I was like, man, I'd buy that for 10. I just don't know if I want to buy it for 12. He goes, sold. So he gave me a little slip that said I could get it for 10 bucks. And I sold it for $36.99. We sold some Epson Ink. Should be in this little hodgepodge thing here, I think. There we go. We bought this. It was sealed. We didn't scan it. Anytime we see stuff like this, if it's under a dollar or about 99 cents, we don't even scan it. We just grab it. $29.99 for this. Took a couple months to sell, but we paid 49 cents for it. All right, here's a pro tip for you. If you're just starting out doing this and you've never done this before, anytime you find sealed ink like that, make sure you scan it, find out what it's worth. I have made so much money on sealed ink. You know, most of the sealed inks go for like $20 to $50, $60, $70 a piece. Because some of them are out of print. They don't make them anymore, and people still need them. They love that printer, and they don't want to get rid of it. And they'll pay stupid money for stuff. So, all right, we sold another one of our heroes. We're selling the crap out of these, I'm telling you. All the women are gone, and this is all I have left of the men. We'd paid 50 cents a piece. We bought 100 men and 100 women. Anyway, paid 50 cents, sold it for $11.99. Sold the DVD Christmas Vacation. Christmas Vacation. One of my favorite movies. I love this. This is sealed. I paid $1 for it at the pawn shop. And we sold it for $9.99. Sold a DVD called Solomon Shelba or something. Let's just go down here in the S's and find out. It was there. I just couldn't read it. It had weird writing. Sold this double pack movie. I paid $1 or 75 cents for it at the pawn shop. And we sold it for $14.99. We bought a Lucky Logan at the pawn shop the other day for $2. Come to find out, it's actually kind of hard to find. And we sold it for $13.99. All right, we sold a photo of Tony Cox. You might not recognize his name, but I guarantee you will recognize him when I get to him. Bad Santa 2. He's the little guy right there. I paid $5 for this, and I think I sold it for $18.88.